No one has ever said I'm lying. I mean, he was known for these things.
He was known for liking teenage girls.
Yes.
And nobody did anything.
No.
Bridie Farrell, once an aspiring Olympic speed skater, is also a survivor of childhood sexual abuse. Her alleged abuser, a much older prominent Olympic skater. The 36-year-old is now one of many survivors who cannot seek legal justice. The abuse happened too long ago.
He would pick me up from school and, we'd skip school and go skate, and then he'd bring me to his house.
Farrell joined other childhood sexual abuse victims, advocates, and lawmakers outside the Lower Manhattan office of Zurich Insurance today, angry that Zurich and other insurance companies spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to lobby New York lawmakers to vote no on the Child Victims Act. This legislation would allow New Yorkers like Bridie Farrell a longer window to come forward.
We urge all of the bill's opponents, including the insurance companies, to stop the opposition and get behind this bill once and for all.
A February 2018 poll from Quinnipiac University shows 90% of New Yorkers support changing state law so victims have more time to seek justice. So why would an insurance company block the ability of victims and law enforcement to hold abusers accountable? The answer, according to Senator Brad Hoylman, is increased civil payouts to victims.
It was the almighty dollar. And that's what you see in Zurich. That's what you see in the insurance industry, in cahoots with the Republicans.
The Child Victims Act, which has passed the Assembly, would change the statute of limitations to 28 years old for criminal cases and 50 for civil cases. There would also be a one-year window where older survivors could also come forward to sue their alleged abusers.
I think the insurance companies, the church, some Jewish religious organizations, and everyone who does not believe in justice said, wait a minute, it's going too fast.
So the American Insurance Association responding late today to this renewed push for the Child Victims Act. A spokesperson saying, quote, sexual assault in all circumstances needs to be punished to the fullest extent of the law. From an insurance standpoint, we have concerns about any provision that retroactively removes the statute of limitations for civil cases. Going forward, we could support an appropriate prospective expansion of the statute of limitations in such cases where the state has not previously extended it. Now, Zurich North America also responding, saying in part, our position on the bill was not about hindering victims of child abuse or their rights to come forward, but about retroactive changes to the current law. Now, advocates on the other side, they hope there is enough momentum that this legislation would pass before the summer recess.